Hello everyone, and welcome back to the world of Thetis. So today we're going to pick up from where we left off last time, which we're going to be doing Fenris Recruited. Find Fenris. He's staying at Daenerys' abandoned Hightown mansion. Well, actually, I found Fenris. Here he is right here. So, but I understand the point. So, we're going to go to the Hightown mansion to find Fenris. And as you can see, and the reason I'm saying Fenris and not Fenris is because he himself pronounces it Fenris whenever he was speaking to me last episode. But anyway, that's besides the point. We've got two exclamation marks here, so we actually could potentially pick up two more quests. And if we look at the map, there's actually two more to pick up over here in this area, and then there's another quest that I already have over here. So we're absolutely loaded with quests already to begin with, and then we have a lot more to pick up. But because we already have so many quests in our journal at the moment, I don't want to overload myself with too much stuff. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just work on what's in my journal at the moment, and then at some point later on I'll come back and pick up these other quests and try to do them all the way through. So let's get started with Fenris Recruited. He's staying at Daenerys' abandoned Hightown mansion. All right, so that means we need to go this way because this is the direction where I can go around. Now, I assume the nighttime, but it actually doesn't show something when I go night, so I'm going to go now. Wait a minute, I didn't even realize it, but up on the top left it tells me the current quests. How about that? So, mine is Fenris Recruited. Hightown Mansion. Oh, you know what? It's this, that's why, see? Always with the interesting things. So he's going to be in Fenris's mansion. There's not a quest marker there, but it should be there. So let's just go there. Oh, and one other thing that we're going to be doing this episode is we're going to be visiting the homes of other people in our party. So yeah, there's Fenris right there. There was a few different there was a few different people that I've already visited last episode, but this episode I'm going to visit like Anders' place and things like that. All right, so before I start Fenris, though, I'm seeing over here at the corner that there is the Adventures of the Black Fox. My first thought is the Black Fox is actually Fenris. And so that's like a, like a play on words or something. Okay, so this looks like some pretty thick lore, and it's long, so buckle up, boys and girls. Okay. Born Lord Remy Vescal in 863 Blessed, the Black Fox was a dashing thief and rogue who went on to inspire so many tales of his exploits that it is nearly impossible to determine today which are true and which are merely fabricated legend. Despite coming from nobility, he has become something of a hero of the common people. Okay, maybe this isn't Fenris. His initial exploits involved ridiculing the tyrannical and powerful lord of Valcheven. Wearing a mask, he would appear in public and disrupt the lord's plans to the point that the lord angrily put a huge bounty on the life of this cunning fox, the origin of the nickname which stuck. That the primary bounty hunter who took the job, Carolus, ended up becoming Remy's lifelong partner in crime only after nearly killing him several times, is one of the most popular tales told in taverns today. Wait a minute, did it just say he killed him several times? How does that make any sense? Carolus killed Remy, then how is he still alive? Does Lord Remy have multiple lives or something? Can he be resurrected? Anyway, the story is often exaggerated to make Remy appear initially buffoonish, until Carolus becomes so furious at the Black Fox's inexplicable ability to survive that the cunning Remy gains the upper hand, which impresses Carolus so much that the bounty hunter joins him. Okay. After years of terrorizing the Lord's men and foiling his tax collectors, a favorite pastime of Remy's, according to the Orlesian commoners, Remy was supposedly betrayed by his lover Servana de Montfort, in some versions of the tale a mage of the circle no less, and captured. After more than a year of torture, Remy was rescued from prison by his compatriots, including a repentant Servana, and together they escaped Orlais. In this period of Remy's adventures, he appears almost everywhere in Thetis. As his legend grew, more innkeepers and merchants were happy to claim that the Black Fox had visited their village or establishment and performed some legendary feat. If the tales are to be believed, Remy led the Lord's men on a merry chase. He became embroiled in political intrigue in Navarra, was hunted by the claws of Antiva, and then kidnapped by a powerful mage in Tevinter. In each situation, Remy escaped death at the last moment, foiled the evildoer, and improved life for the poor and downtrodden. Then, inevitably, he joined his band of adventurers and moved on to the next land. His companions, Carolus and Servana, the wise dwarf Bullock, and the tempestuous knight Sir Clementis, have each spawned their own individual legends over the years. The stories all agree that, at some point, the Black Fox disappeared. He and his fellow adventurers voyaged into the heart of the Arlathan forests, seeking the sunken city of the elves, and never returned. That sounds like an amazing story. I would love to do that. Many more are the tales that expand on what ultimately happened to them in that forest, and postulate on how they could someday be rescued. From The Adventures of the Black Fox by Gaston Geralt, 911 Dragon. Wow, I would really like to meet this Black Fox one day. Maybe even Gaston Geralt to see if he knows more. 911 Dragon, so this guy would still be alive today. Okay, so that was a nice little bit of lore about the Black Fox, whoever the Black Fox is. So let's talk to Fenris.
Agrigio Pavali. There are 6 bottles in the cellar. Denarius used to have me pour it for his guests. My appearance intimidated them, he said, which he enjoyed.
Let's keep it going with the romance.
I can't imagine why they would be put off.
You say what's on your mind. I'll give you that.
Hey, what about me? I wanted some.
It's good I can still take pleasure in the small things.
You could have offered me a glass first, you know.
There's more, if you're really interested.
Perish the thought. How else would you redecorate the walls?
I've wanted to leave my past behind me, but it won't stay there. Tell me, have you never wanted to return to Ferelden?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
I grew up in Ferelden. It will always be my home.
The Blight is over. You could rebuild what you lost. Do you truly not want to?
I have to admit, it's an attractive idea.
But not now. I understand. Still, to have the option must be gratifying.
Do you intend to keep living here?
I haven't decided. For now, it's as good as any other place. I would return to Saharan if I could, but there is no life for me there.
Is that where you're from?
So I've been told.
Wait, what?
Were you very young when you left then?
Perhaps.
You could track your former master down, I assume?
I imagine he has returned to Minrathous, though I dare not go near the city while he is alive. No, it is better to wait for him to leave his fortress, fight from a fortified position. I do not expect your help when that day comes, but I would not turn it aside.
You've been on the run a long time then.
3 years now. Denarius has a way of finding me. Perhaps it is the markings. Whatever the means, it never takes him long to follow. This is the first time I've given him reason to pause. I suppose there are advantages in numbers.
Maybe he's tracking the, lyrium inside his body or something. That's how he finds him.
Haven't you sought help before?
Hirelings, when I could steal the coin. Never anyone of substance. Until you. Denarius will not give up, however. I await his return.
What if he does give up? What then?
Then I go to him. I will not live with a wolf at my back.
Oh. It kind of makes sense. I mean...
Sounds like the right idea to me.
If it comes to that, I doubt it will.
If you're looking to start a life, you could stay.
I could see myself staying, for the right reasons. I should thank you again for helping me against the hunters. Had I known Anso would find me a man so capable, I might have asked him to look sooner.
Maybe I should be thanking Anso.
Maybe you should. Perhaps I'll practice my flattery for your next visit. With any luck, I'll become better at it.
Charming. That was really nice. Whoa, 20! That was plus 20. That was a very nice conversation. I very much enjoyed that. Just sitting down and getting to talk. That was great. And here is History of the Kirkwall, Chapter 3. I'm not going to read it yet, because if we look here, I'm missing Chapter 2. And I have read The Black Fox already. So I'm missing Chapter 2. So once I find Chapter 2, then I will read through all 4 of them. Even though I've already read Chapter 1, I think it'll be good to restart, because it's been a long time since I read Chapter 1, and I've probably forgotten a lot of stuff at this point. But let's continue to do what I said I was going to do, which means that we're going to check in on some of our other companions. So I guess let's talk to Anders. So first I need to find out where it is that Anders stays. And if I remember correctly, yep, it's here at Anders' clinic. So let's go there and just talk to Anders for a little bit. Just have a conversation, get to know him. If he will talk to me, we'll see, I don't know. Okay, so it doesn't look like I can talk to him at the moment.
I've been neglecting my patients lately. I should spend
Oh
more
wait,
time
yes
here.
I can. Here it is.
I had a friend like you once. Got in all kinds of trouble. Dragged me along. Didn't think I'd be doing that again. I got a bit weighty the last time we talked. Sorry for putting that on you.
Yeah, you have been a little bit weighty, brother. Where's all your happiness and joy?
You can tell me anything.
Anything? Be careful what you offer. I hope I didn't seem too selfish when I told you about justice. I didn't know what would happen. I figured a willing host, a friend. It had to be better than playing the demon and haunting some corpse.
See, I'm gonna let you guys know that I'm not gonna romance every single person that has a romance option. Anders, I feel like he's my buddy, he's my friend, he's my bro. I'm not gonna go the romance route with him, I don't think.
We can't always predict the outcome of our actions. We can only make them with a true heart.
Well, under that scruffy exterior, I think you've got a bit of a soft heart yourself. I'm sorry, I shouldn't presume. We've hardly met and I feel like I know you. Am I making you uncomfortable?
Am I making you uncomfortable?
Growing up in the Circle, everything is about order and rules and the Templars.
Right.
The apprentices. We found ways to make that bearable. Carl and he was the first. We could forget that out in the world, we were nothing but Templar slaves. We hadn't been together for a long time. But still, it hurt.
No one should have to go through that.
It's the bloody Templars. They don't see us as people.
Right.
They don't care that Carl was someone's son. Someone's lover. If you're born with magic, they hear about it. They search your little rat-spit village and find you.
Right.
They tell your parents they'll be thrown in prison if they ever ask about you. Stripped of their rights in the eyes of the Maker. And if you run away,
Okay.
they hunt you down. Again and again.
All right.
and
Okay,
again.
buddy. Okay.
You're starting to glow again.
And since yours is the only head here and I don't want to rip it off, I should stop. Yes. Sorry. Besides, we have so much to do before the Deep Roads.
Indeed.
Next time, I'll try to keep to more pleasant topics.
Yes, Anders, please do so. Our friendship is +10, and quest completed. Talk to Anders. That's cool. I didn't even have that as a quest, but I'll take it. Okay, so now let's go to talk with Isabella and Varric at the inn. I think that would I don't know. It sounds like it would be fun to me. Would you look at that? We can order drinks again, but I think I've just had a drink, so last episode. So I think
I enjoy a man
we
with
can.
markings like that.
You've enjoyed many, I
Oh, there's Varric.
Where I come from, they're called tattoos. Sailors get them all the time.
Not made of lyrium, I'd imagine.
Not a one. And the pictures are different. Usually breasts.
I suppose a pair of lyrium breasts tattooed onto my chest would make things better.
That's me. I'm a helper.
Now,
You know that guy Marlowe at the bar downstairs? Don't make eye contact, whatever you do.
why?
Edwina's the meanest waitress I've ever met, but she keeps my drink full. I think I might love her.
Nice. Okay, so let's go ahead and talk. I believe I can talk to her, right? Over here somewhere? Okay, so I was not able to figure out how to talk to Isabella. I tried swapping her out of the party, and that didn't really work either. She doesn't have an interaction. So what I did was I just mixed up my party members. I have Bethany, Varric, and Aveline here, and I think what we're going to do is move on into some other quests. So we have some really hardy quests to get into. We've got the main plot, we got some secondary stuff, but I figured let's take out some of these side quests here, and then after these side quests are complete, we'll move on into some of the meaty stuff like the premium content and secondary. So let's start with sharp little pinpricks and just work our way through. So the Sharps aim to needle Lowtown to death, but their leader, Ignacio Strand, can't hide forever. Clear their hideout. Okay, so I assume that means we need to go to Lowtown, so let's head out and do that. So we need to go to Lowtown, day or night. It doesn't really say, but there is an arrow when I go to night, so let's go night. Or you know what? I wonder... Let's see. Sharp little pinpricks. Yeah, there it is. So we got to go to the hovel and clear out the hovel because apparently this guy's causing chaos and we can't have that. Oh boy, here we go.
Go for the
Let's take him out. Good job, everybody.
Well, thank you for your timely intervention. I am out of my element.
A foolish risk in Lowtown.
I had to come here to get the type of person I need. Someone of bloody skill, but also integrity. Perhaps the kind who might leap to someone's defense. I have a charge who needs passage from the city. If you are willing and capable, meet me at my safe house nearby.
I just saved you in an alley and suddenly we're in business.
You're in Lowtown. What grand scheme could I be interrupting? Varnell!
Actually, plenty.
There is a Templar guarding her. Is this a setup?
I hope you will come. This matter only grows more urgent with time.
Jeez, okay. Quest updated. Shepherding wolves. So the Chantry sister is waiting in a safe house near the Lowtown Bazaar. That's interesting. Here, we still have this quest here, though, to do. Which, if we look... Oh, you know what? I just realized. I went to the wrong location. I went to this location instead of that location. So what I just did is not related to Sharp Little Pinpricks. That was a different quest. Sorry about the confusion there. Except I was probably the only one confused. But I remember Samson.
I hear your lad Fenris managed to give the order the slip. Good for him.
Yeah, I did. I let him go with the daily shelves. I thought that seemed to be the right thing. So let's actually do the sharp little pinpricks. and get in this hovel and clear this crap out, because the combat is just a lot of fun.
It's me. I stand for all of us.
Oh, I need to level up too. I didn't even notice that. Oh, there's Ignacio's Strand. Alright, so before picking that up, I need to level up. Look at all of this. I gotta keep on my game here. And let's keep working on what she's good at. And she can gain some strength and constitution. And let's keep going with this. And then Varric, he needs dexterity, and let's just give him all dexterity. And then he's already got Bianca maxed out. Nicely done, nicely done. And then we'll go with Marksman because he likes to use his bows. So we'll do that. Okay, so, oops, don't go over there. Here. Alright, so let's click on him. Oops, I took it all. But there is a door. What did I just pick up? I accidentally picked up what I was, like, something way too quickly. Requires archery. Dexterity 22. Would that be good for Varric? Oh, he doesn't have the archery passive. Oh, geez, this would be better, too. Maybe it's because he needs the archery passive, right? Alright, so let's go in this door and see... I can see him. There's just one guy back here?
Do this again sometime. Ugh, dead guy.
Dead guy. Another door. Dang, dude. One hit kill. Okay, quest completed. That was actually very simple. I thought there would be more involved to that, but hey, you know what? I'm cool with it. These side quests are just simple little things to get off my plate so I can get to the meat. Alright, so we have actually protected, if we think about it in a bigger scheme of things, we have protected Lowtown a little bit better by getting rid of one more gang member. So that's cool. Alright, so Caste, Treatise, and House Accounting. A defense of the strict caste structure of interest to dwarven traditionalists. They rarely slum outside Hightown if they visit Kirkwall at all. So we'll set that as the active quest. So let's go to Hightown, is what I think it's trying to tell me to do.
Good job in there. In fact, get rid of any other groups like that, and I'll be at the Hanged Man as Notorious' reward. Courtesy of some interested friends.
Well, how about that?
What happened? I missed it. I accidentally missed it. I'm sorry. I know she said visit me at the Hanged Man, but I don't know why or for what reason. Maybe at some point I'll figure out exactly why, or, you know, what reason. But let's go here. So, it was Hightown, I believe. Yeah. So let's go to Hightown and complete this side quest. And here we've got...
This is the heart of Kirkwall, if you ask me.
Aha! The enchantment. We've got a bunch of different shop items. But look at this. The Traditionalist Envoy.
Something of yours, Sirrah.
Whoa.
You just stumbled on this? Can't say I'm surprised. Bloody fools.
So, apparently that one is complete. The treatise is in good hands, so I handed that over to them. Let's complete the last. I mean, if they're all this easy. Go to the docks at night to intercept and break up the raider captain's meeting. Eavesdrop on their conversation for an additional reward. So I should eavesdrop on their conversation. That's really what I should be doing. So let's do that. That sounds like it could be interesting. An additional reward? I'm all about additional rewards. I don't think I've ever been in the Red Lantern District, the Blooming Rose.
Be careful if you're going into the Rose. It's a favorite hangout of crime bosses and tax collectors.
Ugh. crime bosses and tax collectors? Well, I'm kind of interested. Let's see what's in there, just for fun. I just happened to stumble upon that, so I was like, okay, let's see what's in there.
Interesting place.
Let's not stay here for long.
Madame Lucine runs the place for Harlan. Or with him. Or on him. It's a coterie thing.
I don't care.
Okay.
That man pays. I'm not rubbing Hubert's feet again until he pays. Disgusting.
What is this place? Well, there's elves. Oh. I know what this place is. Wow, I love this place. This is much better than the Hanged Man.
I've got your usual ready and waiting for you upstairs, Sarah.
What?
Thanks, Madame Lucine.
Ferelden, are you? We are not a charitable organisation, Sarah. If you cannot pay, you will have to take your lonely self elsewhere. Is that clear? 2 sovereigns for premium service, 1 sovereign for standard service. 50 silver and someone may touch you. Briefly.
Oh my god. Guys. Oh my gosh. You know what? For the content, for the enjoyment of this, I think I'm gonna get the premium service. I don't know. Okay, wait. I don't know what is the difference between premium and standard, and someone may touch you briefly. Alright, let's do this. Let's just see. Oh gosh, guys. Alright, let's try it. Alright, jeez. You know what? Andraste will never forgive me, but let's do it.
Here's your gold.
Where did you get these? It's not even forged. My best people are in the lounge. Speak to whomever you'd like.
What'll it be, sir?
Wait, what?
Mead, please.
Coming right up.
So there's this lady. She seems nice. Catriella. I just want to take my, just kind of look at each person for a second. We got Adriano.
You'll ruin my business.
Okay, he's a very beefy dude. And then Serendipity. Is she elven?
Being a guardsman seems like a better life than being a soldier.
Oh?
My brother was a soldier.
Okay,
It's all about
so
taking land
I
and
think
showing
I'm gonna
something you've never
try Catriella.
They do something real.
We'll see what happens.
They protect people.
This is gonna be interesting, guys.
Why don't we go upstairs and see how exalted this march will be?
God. Oh, okay, well I guess it skips the scene. Okay, I thought something was actually gonna happen there. That was anticlimactic. Okay, well guys, I don't know exactly what happened. None of us do. But let's just say that I haven't lost my virginity yet, okay? Let's just say I had fun, I enjoyed myself, but I haven't actually done that yet. Let's just say that because I want it to be special, okay? I want it to be special. That was just to have a little fun, have a good night out. What didn't mean anything serious. And Fenris and Isabella are still my like go-tos, okay? So let's just forget that happened. All right, so what do we got here? We got 2 doors. I don't know if there's anything interesting here. I guess I'll run. I mean, I don't want to wait too long. What is behind this winding? Oh, okay, okay. There's not really anything here, it looks like. You know what? I haven't found any lore books, which is surprising. Thought I would find lore books. But I love that it's kind of lived in a bit, you know? People are... Wow. This is like a whole... design. Rune of Lightning. Okay, cool. An amulet? Oh, plus 20 attack. I'll take it. Okay, let's get out of here, I guess. This was a fun little detour. but we didn't intend to come in here. It was just, who would have known? Here I am, just enjoying my day. Next thing you know, I'm doing some stuff. So let's get back on the side quest that we were supposed to be doing. That was great. Look, I'll pray to Andraste later, and I'm pretty sure that she'll forgive me, right? So where am I supposed to be going? Well, if we look at our map here, journal, secret rendezvous. Ooh, the Paragon's toe. A stone toe chipped from a great dwarven statue may be of interest to a dwarf new to the surface and looking for pieces of home. These surfacers often drift to the Lowtown Bazaar. Gotcha. So I got to go to the docks at night to intercept. Yeah, and I've got to go to the Lowtown Bazaar. So let's go do one thing at a time here. Let's go to the docks at night.
Avert your eyes.
The docks at night. There we go. Let's break this stuff up. We can't have a bunch of nonsense. But if I sneak on them, or if I like listen to them privately without them knowing, I could get an extra reward, additional information from them. So let's see what we can learn from the goings-on. Ah, yes, I remember. Now, how exactly do I sneak up on them without them knowing? That's what I want to know. Like, is there a certain way that it's supposed to be done? Well, Varric is, let's see, pinning shot. What is this? Taunt. I don't exactly know how to sneak on them.
Intruders!
Oh, did I? Well, I guess I didn't do it right. Wow. Bethany is awesome. The way she rains fire from the sky. Like, yes, please. More.
Finish this! What a waste.
That'll teach you.
There's the ship captain. Got some nice gear, but nothing too overpowered here. So does that mean that quest is completed then? No. Return to the suspicious lady and the hanged man. Okay. So we got to go back to the hanged man, and we're going to let her know, hey, we killed all those people. Unfortunately, I was not able to sneak up on them because I didn't know how. I was like, how do you sneak up on them? I think what you have to do is just get just a little bit close to them, but not too close to them. And I didn't realize that until it was too late. But,
The raiders are dead.
You've done Ferelden and Amaranthine a great service.
Perfect. Oh, and I received the Ring of the Archmage right here. 4% critical damage, physical damage, and magical resistance. That's kind of nice. Let's give that to Aveline, because, wait, it says Ring of the Archmage. Critical damage, physical damage, and magic. Okay, well, physical damage, I would think that it should belong to her. And let's give her the belt. Let's see, mana and stamina, 20 attack. Yeah, let's give her that. There we go. She's got some nice stuff going on with her. Okay, so that quest is complete, and if we go back to our side quests, we're going to go to the Paragon's Toe. So a stone toe chipped from a great dwarven statue may be of interest to a dwarf new to the surface and looking for pieces of home. Wow, like a reminiscent piece of something. These surfacers often drift to the Lowtown Bazaar. So let's go there. Lowtown Bazaar. We just go to the Lowtown. I think I can go to the Bazaar.
A Ferelden in the guard. What will they think of next?
You have a problem with that?
Yeah.
Me? My family's not native either. I'm just surprised. A lot of old prejudice in the guard.
I'll give them plenty of reason to change their minds.
You know, it's possible they're just scared shitless of you. That's my theory, anyway.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me. Aveline is such a beast, you know. So maybe he's looking for an old toe, a statue of a stone statue's toe. Yeah.
Something of yours.
Of course, and he gave me a little bit.
I've long since paid my debt over this. It's grand to see it again.
Wow. Yeah. Okay. Cool. So as you can see right there, those side quests very super easy and quick to complete. Not a big deal. But let's move on to something a little bit more meaty. Let's make this as an active quest. We've also got premium content. These quests here, those look like they would be fun, but let's get this secondary quest out of the way first, and then we can focus on some good main plot and premium content. Take the letter that was recovered from the transformed mage to the Templar Thrask in the Gallows. Okay, so yeah, let's take it to the Gallows. Here's the Gallows. I haven't been to the Gallows yet. This will be my first time here. Oh, yes, I have.
Wesley never had children? I mean, sorry if that's too personal.
It's all right. I was a soldier and he was a Templar. We knew that our personal lives would have to wait. Distance never mattered. But we ran out of time. It is what it is.
Now that he's gone, do you ever wish?
That's too personal.
Yeah. Okay, so yes, I have been to this location before, actually. Oh, and would you look at that? We've got Kirkwall the Gallows. So there's Thrask, but hey, you know what? I can't pass up a good lore book.
We have sword drills in the morning and study the chants in the afternoon.
Okay, yeah. And the Gallows. What are we talking about for the Gallows? What does this place mean? Apparently there are slave statues everywhere. Statues of tortured slaves fill the Gallows courtyard, a ghastly memento of Kirkwall's history. 1,500 years ago, Kirkwall was the Tevinter Imperium's largest quarry, feeding the construction of the Imperial Highway. Oh, wow. Okay. So 1,500 years ago, it was the largest quarry feeding the construction of the Imperial Highway. That's amazing. See, it's awesome to read these codex entries and realize that all that stone that made the Imperial Highway that is so famous that everybody knows about, it came from right here. That's awesome. The Imperial's hunger for expansion led to legions of slaves forced into working the quarry. When the Empire's construction phase ended, Kirkwall slid naturally into its new role as the captain of the slave trade, the Gallows at its heart. The statues are not monuments to the suffering of slaves. Well, that's certainly what it seems like. Every inch and angle of the courtyard was designed by magisters bent on breaking the spirit of newcomers. Executions here took place daily. Oh my God. Sometimes hourly. And corpses were hung from gibbets throughout the yard. New slaves trudging in from the docks saw what awaited them. What the fuck, dude? That's so messed up. When Our Lady turned her armies against the Imperium, the slaves of Kirkwall revolted and claimed the city for themselves. Hell yeah, good for them. My goodness. The Gallows stood empty for 200 years, not to be reopened until the crowning of Divine Justinia I. The Gallows transformed the city again when the abandoned prison tower became the home of Kirkwall's Circle. From the Pursuit of Knowledge, The Travels of a Chantry Scholar by Brother Genetivi. That's really depressing. But apparently that whole tradition ended, but they kept the statues around for what reason I don't... Look at this! This was meant to break the will and break the spirits of slaves. Freaking executions daily, sometimes hourly. My God. Alright, let me clear my head of that. Thrask, what's going on?
We have found neither hide nor hair of the lad, Fenris. I can only think he has fallen victim to demons or slavers.
I found this. It was addressed to you. It seems to be from your daughter.
My daughter? Then... you know what she is. How she died. When I traced her to that warehouse, I should have forced her into the circle. My own weakness in the face of her pleas is what destroyed her. It is why I urged Ariani not to give in when Fenris wished to hide. If only I had been so strong for Olivia.
Wow. I'll keep his secret. I know what it's like to have, a mage for a family member, so I'm not going to do this to him.
You have my sympathies. Do not fear the Templars finding out.
Thank you. She is at peace now. I would not wish to see her name smeared while her ashes are still warm.
Jeez. Oh, you know what? Aveline and Varric very much appreciate me for that, and I completed that quest. So would you look at that? Very simply and easy to complete. Now, if you look at what we've got here in our journal entries, we've only got main plot and premium content material. So I think next episode we're going to be doing premium content material. I've heard that the Exiled Prince seems like a pretty cool... I know that there's a character involved with this quest line, I think, but I don't know anything about the character. I don't even know if it's a male or female. I don't know nothing. But I think that's what I'll do next episode. We'll start the Exiled Prince. Okay, so it was a great episode. Today, in summary, we talked to... my goodness, we talked to Fenris today, and we got to have a very great conversation with him. The rest of the episode we spent just kind of enjoying and completing side quest content and kind of getting our journal cleared out a little bit. It was a lot of fun. I learned a lot. This place is depressing as all hell. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed the episode today, and thank you for joining me on this adventure, and I will see you next time.